Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
One half, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And he pops it up. Ozuna on the run, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Goldschmidt is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Dero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Tehran is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tehran's ready. Here's the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Number 14. Joyce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He comes in with a 378 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball. 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right there as McCann gets his man.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. And the pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Get down 1-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. One away.
Batting 9, The pitcher, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Standing in, Julio Teheran. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Push to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 11. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
On a good pitch. There had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting it, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now in the box, Harrison Bader. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Harrison Bader becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Digging in, Dakota Hudson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Stepping up to the plate, Dexter Fowler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Teron sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In his career, Fowler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Albies on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth. Still coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Next for a ball.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Two and two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder, number 22.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Donaldson stands at second with 2 gone. Popped straight up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Matt Joyce, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A pause and the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. One and 2. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bader moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the plate, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Duran gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line towards center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the stop. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Low for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses inside 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Standing in, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. This is line to left. Markakis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Ready for another chance, Dakota Hudson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. Albies rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The right fielder, number 14, Matt Joyce.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a late.
Brian McCall.
4-4. Take the game. Take the base. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. That's ball 4. 3.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one.
Really
Put the guys.